Have you ever heard the statement, what you resist persists? I know it sounds a bit corny to some degree, but it's true. And in fact, when you get out of resistance and into flow, there is so much more available for you. But I guess the question would be, if you knew how to do that, you wouldn't be in resistance and there'd be flow. I get it. It's like that dual conundrum. Well, stay with me in this next video. We're going to unpack some ways that you can get out of resistance to those things that you know you want to do or be or have, and how to get into flow and receiving it. So stay with me. I'm Darieth Chisholm, and if you're new to me, thanks so much for watching this video. I have spent the last 30 years of my life telling stories, interviewing amazing people, telling their stories, helping my coaching clients tell stories and find ways that they can inspire their audience, attract their ideal clients, and make money selling their unique solution that they've packaged up and made available in the marketplace. And so that's all the work that I do, and at any particular time you can click on one of the links below to learn more about that. But this video that you are now watching is all about resistance and what it means to truly recognize anything that we're resisting and therefore showing up in our life, and what we can do to release the resistance and step more fully into flow and into receiving. So let's attempt to unpack this. First and foremost, I'm no expert in this, so I'll first qualify that, but I am very much becoming aware of my own resistance to certain things and why that resistance is showing up. And what I'm also uncovering and discovering along the way is that when we sit in more resistance to something, it actually becomes even freaking harder to do something about it. I mean, you don't need me to tell you this, but I really do want you to think about, how do you feel? Like, how does your body feel when you're resisting something, right? The sense of resistance alone is that there must be something out there that you're struggling with, that you're pulling against, which can be exhausting and tiring and ultimately create more struggle. You might feel in your belly resistance. That's how I feel when I know that I'm resisting something and it comes up. It's like it hurts in my lower solar plexus and in my lower chakra system. I literally feel the weight of whatever it is that I'm resisting. Sometimes we're in resistance around things that are not necessarily that we can feel, but that we see or that we sense or that we know, and then we remain in that state of resistance, and it just continues to promote a perpetual cycle. And so what can we do about it? Well, I first believe that anything that we are showing resistance to is truly a sign that we need to pay attention to it. Like, it's only showing up and coming back to us as an opportunity to pay attention to something. And if that is the case for you, then honor it for that. Really and truly look at the reason that I'm standing in resistance to something is because of this. Don't just throw it by the wayside and not pay attention to it. Honor the fact that it's in your life, or the resistance is showing up in your life for a reason. And why? Like, question yourself. Why do I feel this way? Why is this continuing to show up? Why is this here? What lesson is intended for me to learn as I continue to remain in resistance? Secondly, I believe that what's really important for us to do is to almost ask yourself, or ask, what are you here to teach me? What do I need to know? Is there something more for me to understand before I release this, before I move into flow, so that I don't have to repeat this again? So literally asking yourself, or asking God or the universe or the divine, whatever it is that you believe, like, why is this continually showing up? And what can I do to learn from it, embrace it, and to move forward? Secondly, I think that part of what we also need to do is to then acknowledge, once I choose to remove my resistance to it, what else is possible? What could actually happen? What could I experience? What is beyond the resistance that could be so incredible that the possibilities are unlimited? And when we can focus there, when we can choose And we don't have to know the hows, because that will send us down another trip path, right? If we can just get to understanding that there's so much more on the other side of what we are resisting, and live into that, to breathe into that, to want to accept and experience that, can be so very powerful. What being in resistance, I believe, also gives us the opportunity to do is to look at our own worth, our own sense of worth. Because anytime that we are limiting ourselves from the understanding of something, we are also, in my opinion, not giving ourselves permission to truly be worthy, of whatever's on the other side of the thing that we're resisting. So it may be helpful for you to also really sink into, what does it mean to be worthy? And I just truly believe that we all inherently are worthy. We don't have to prove ourselves to anyone. We don't have to do anything special or jump through any extra hoops to truly understand our God-given worth and to express it. And usually the fight around worthiness is something that's internal. It usually starts with what's going on inside and less about what's going on the outside. And so if that's a place that you're also looking to improve, is your own sense of worth, owning it, claiming it, standing in it, using it, then I also would invite you to look further at, what are you determining equals your worth, and really looking at intrinsically how you're worthy. And when you do that, and when you release resistance and choose to step into what's on the other side of the resistance, really opening up to flow, all kinds of amazing things can begin to happen in your life, in your business, in your experience while you're here on this earth. So if you're at this point in your life where you're saying, I'm ready to release the resistance, I'm opening up to more flow and abundance and prosperity, I'm available to be and understand what it means to be worthy and to step into a beautiful sense of worthiness, I want to invite you, as I'm in the spirit of inviting, to watch my free video series. All you'll need to do is to go out to Darieth.com/framework and sign up and register for this very powerful video series. Now, I will tell you the video series, frankly, is about how to use your story to build a six-figure business. And so if you're interested in doing that, you're probably going to love the video series. But if you're also in a place where you are looking at, how do I deepen my worthiness and how do I move past resistance to fully step into the successful business owner that I see myself becoming, then this video series is going to be perfect for you. So take a moment, click on the link, register for the video series, join me inside and watch each and every video. And I invite you to please post below any comments that you may have. You can also like this video and subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. And to reach out to me if you've got questions, comments, concerns. I want to hear from you. I hope that this video has been helpful for you. I hope that you will truly look at what are you resisting and get to a place in your life where you can own it and embrace it and really choose to let it serve you in the capacity that it's here to serve you, move beyond it, and step into owning and claiming your worth. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.